4.5 billion years ago, Earth was formed. It creates life at land and sea. As time goes on, human population keeps on increasing. Every second on Earth, a new baby is born. While the human population increasing, the amount of land on the Earth's surface does not increase. Humans will need more resources for living, such as land to build houses, foods, water, and secondary products such as shirts, shoes, phones, laptops, and many else. To fulfill all these needs, humans must obtain new land to produce it. One way humans have done since long time ago is by doing deforestation. 5.2 billion hectares of forest predicted was lost from 2000 till 2010, and it will happen annually. Despite the area of forest is decreasing, humans get what they needed, but they are unaware of the consequences for themselves and for other living things in this earth. Animals live at different places. They could live in the sea, forest, swamp, desert, and Arctic. So how does the human's actions affect the animal's life? First, we start from deforestation. Deforestation harms the animal's habitat, their home and place to find foods. They were all being torn down by humans. It is hard and impossible for animals to adapt to a new environment. For example, it is impossible for panda to live in the Arctic or desert, or Asian tiger to live in the desert. Not like humans, we could migrate anywhere easily and adapt to the environment easily. This situation makes animals become endangered. Lots of them died because there were no place to live and hard to get food for survive. After deforestation, humans use the land to build factories and other needs. Thus, factories are not only creating a product, they are also producing wastes. Waste could be in form of chemical or physical form. Many factories dump their chemical waste to the river or to the sea without processing it beforehand. It harms the marine ecosystems. The effect from the hazardous waste spreads very fast because water always flows everywhere and ended up at the sea. Physical waste is the waste of the product itself after usage, such as plastic material and styrofoam. These two materials are the most difficult substances to be degradable by nature themselves. Dumping this waste irresponsibly could harm marine animals too. The animals could accidentally eat the plastic and die because they could not digest it, or they could stuck to the plastic waste, such as this poor sea turtle. It makes them difficult to move around and they could not grow normally, hence they will die faster. Another big consequence from deforestation is global warming. The Earth's temperature increases due to the decreases of ozone layer on our Earth's atmosphere. Ozone are created by the oxygen molecules and atoms, which were created by the trees. Global warming harms primarily to animals who live in the North and South Pole. The increases of temperature cause the ice to melt, which is the animal's place to stay and breed. Animals could not survive if there is nowhere to live. They will die, and yet it leads to extinctions. Last and most serious action that humans do to the animals is poaching. Most of this activity happens in Africa and Asia. They hunt animals to sell their exotic part. Elephants in Africa are being hunted for their tusks. Rhinos in Africa and Asia are being hunted for their horn. Tigers in Asia are being hunted for their skin. These exotic products are very expensive in the black market demand. Thus, it makes them endangered. Most of the demanded animals are difficult to make offspring. They only give one birth each time. What can we do to protect and prevent the animals from extinctions? First, we can do forest plantations. After we cut the trees, so that it will grow again. Second, we must dispose waste responsibly. Dispose to the disposable place provided, not to the natures. For factories, they should process the waste before they dispose so it will not harm our marine life. Third, we could stop the black market on exotic animals product by not buying them. Or for the last choice, we could donate to official organizations that physically help and preserve our endangered animals. Their life depends on us, save them and protect them.